About 1 out of $3 American citizens earn is given to the government in taxes. The principle of taxes is stated in one of the most controversial clauses in the Constitution of the United States, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 1, also known as a spending clause. In it, the founders state, "The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises, to pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States. But all duties, imposts, and excises shall be uniform throughout the United States." While this clause arouses much controversy in the political world, many people do not understand exactly what this clause says about our taxes and how much it really affects us. Under the Articles of Confederation, the federal government did not have the power to lay and collect taxes. Only the states had this power, but under that system, each state made its own decision on whether to give money to Congress or not. Without enough revenue to pay debts, provide public goods, and enforce policies, the U.S. government became weak and was on the verge of falling apart.
So in response to this kind of fear over the loss of our republic, populists and progressives thought it was necessary to act. Teddy Roosevelt, for example, said there can be no real political democracy unless there is something approaching an economic.
This is one of the main reasons why the U.S. Constitution was created in the first place. Under the constitutional provision, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 1, Congress was granted the power of the purse. Under this new system, the government could be more responsive to people and better serve them.
This was, of course, the purpose and intent of the Constitution's framers. In a basic division of governmental power, they gave Congress the power of the purse, a grant they viewed as especially empowering the House of Representatives, where all revenue bills must originate.
To understand exactly what the spending clause upholds, let's start off with the differences between taxes, duties, imposts, and excises. First of all, general taxes is the money a person or group is required to give to the government from their income or profit or as an addition to the cost of something, to contribute to government revenue. According to the U.S. Treasury Department's International Trade Data System, duties are taxes levied on the government on the import and export of goods. Imposts are also taxes, especially on import duty, and excises are taxes on the manufacture, sale, or consumption of goods, or on licenses for certain activities. So all of these are forms of taxes that the government is allowed to levy on American citizens, but only for two purposes: to pay debts and to provide for the common defense and public welfare of the United States.
The Constitution makes both of these mechanisms the peculiar province of the legislative branch. Congress alone is granted the authority to lay and collect taxes, to pay federal debts, and to borrow money on the credit of the United States.
Congress is not there to pay off special interests. It's not there to make invidious discriminations between the states. It's there to provide for the general welfare of the United States.
In addition, the taxes have to be uniform throughout the United States, meaning that they have to be imposed with the same force everywhere.
So general welfare isn't specific welfare where we define a group to get privileges and another group from another group. General welfare is that which benefits everybody equally and approximately at the same time.
So why is the federal government's power to collect taxes so important to us? Because the taxes that the government collects is used to fund public goods and services, such as public hospitals, schools, libraries, and highways. Our tax dollars help to support common resources, like the police and firefighters. They ensure that the roads we travel on are safe and that we are protected from crime.
We built infrastructure like highways and invested in R&D from the space race to the internet in order to create opportunities and build economic growth for the country.
They provide revenue to create jobs, protect our environment, provide a standing military, and support education and health programs.
They can help a country implement fiscal and monetary policies meant to push along economic growth. Taxes can be used as a way to redistribute wealth in a society, from people who have more to people who have less.
In the opposing view, people believe that this clause gives too much power to the federal government by giving them the power to take from the income of American citizens and use it. They believe that the power to tax should instead be in the hands of the states so as to limit the scope of the national government. But we believe that the government's power of taxation is one of its greatest powers. If the Constitution had not enumerated this power to Congress, our infrastructure would probably be crumbling, we would not have a national defense to protect us, or public goods and services easily available to us. The spending clause lets the Congress impose taxes on citizens so that they can help contribute to public expenditures that serve us, protect us, and make investments for our future.